Is everyone ready to see? Is everyone ready to see what I had commissioned for today? Are you ready to see how stupid I am? All right. Hello. Hi. Look. It's me. And then if you look at the hamsters, the one on the left is Max. Then the one on the middle is Danny with the little glassies. And then the one on the right, it's Zero. It's Zero. It's so cute. I don't have any emotions. And what I mean by that is like I can't like I have this. I can close my eyes and be a little fearful here. But that's about it. God, it's so loud. Yeah, Max, Danny, and Zero are my Devas of Destruction. This is blasting my ass into outer space. Shitting. I feel a little sad right now. Oh my god, this ping tuber is so good. I keep looking at it. We get to hear this song one more time tomorrow too. There's me. Damn, only people that kind of suck are still alive. Except for the one girl. Well, I guess the two girls are good. Oh, and Short King, I guess, is still alive. Front tail. Front tail.
Danganronpa.
His cog spaghetti needs meat. Arm spaghetti, there's vomit on his sweater spaghetti. Mom spaghetti, he's nervous. But on the surface he looks calm spaghetti to drop bombs. But he keeps on spaghetti while he wrote down. The whole crowd goes spaghetti, he opens his mouth. But spaghetti will come out, he's choking how.
Sorry, Rach, that started happening during the loudest music. Thank you for the 100 bits for spaghetti. If you don't know, the other day I actually made spaghetti from scratch. Hopefully you could hear that. You all heard that, right? Oh, they're really good, Zarkrai. I think the thing about these games, though, is honestly, I feel like you could watch people. Like, you don't... I feel like these are not games that you have to play. Like, you could watch other people play them, and I think they're just as good. But I wouldn't want to watch someone play them if they already knew them. Like, you'd have to watch, like, someone like me. I'm just gonna play this game. Chapter 0. Who has farting? Who ate the fart? That's not what I meant to say. I did not mean to say who ate the fart. This is the sound of someone farting. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. Thank you for adding the quote, "Who is farting? Who ate the fart?" as my first quote of this year. I hope we get to 666 quotes today. If this, I'm sorry if this ping tuber is actually like upsetting you. But I don't know when I'll use it. I'll probably use it for different things. I just really wanted to have it made because it was so good. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be fun, so I was feeling rather excited. Oh, April Fool's is a good time to use it, for sure. I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting irregularities among irregularities won't be that different? What is happening? How boring. Yeah, no worries if you gotta go for spoilers. It was James Joyce. It was James Joyce, wow. Throwback to the thing we did the other day with all the authors in it. I hate this noise so much. Okay, do you like ships? Do you like toidles? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. Yeah, you look like you were having fun. So that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? That's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Yeah, see you later, Zachary. Thanks so much. If you care to talk a little, the silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile, but under that thin skin I could detect a foul, offensive odor like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. I hate this noise so much. I feel like I need to add this as a bit audio. I know, I truly keep feeling like this is the beginning of 999. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komeda. I smell like a dead person. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I don't know who I am, by the way. Lucky. So that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Oh my god, you guys, I keep looking at this ping tuber and I love it so much today. I'm sorry, it makes me so happy. Alright, even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy, too. So you're one of us. It doesn't have a dab. The only thing I have is this, which is kind of like fear. Also, if you notice, Zero's tongue is even further out of his mouth. But that's about all I have. But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? Is this the beginning of Skyrim? I didn't play Skyrim, so I was trying to make a joke, but it failed. How boring. Sorry, I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. I hate this noise so much. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Yes, the hamsters are Max, then Danny, then Zero on the right. The one on the right, that's Zero. Hold on, I'll do this one more time. Look at how long the tongue is. I'm gonna cry. It's so cute. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Oh, Jen also made one without the glasses on, but I'm not using that one because I like the glasses. All right, what are you planning to do now that you've ended up like this? There's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. Who am I? Am I Byakuya? Who am I? That person. Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, I have it with me. the contribution that person left to me. Even now, it rests in my pocket. Yeah, chat, do not fucking ever answer anything I ever ask. Just don't. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for pulling up the no backseating sign. I'm Beep Salt. I'm Gundam Tanaka. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. I was so happy he just... His fingernails. Like... Then will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Beepdom saltata. Sounds delicious. Hate? Then explain your hand. Ah, this. The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Okay, so that's a little genderist. I don't know how I feel about that. Ha 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 ha. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. What the fuck is happening? It's, yes, genderist. Maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I hate the noise that's going on in the background, but I can't stop thinking about how at the beginning of this game, I called this dude the main character from the first game. And if he hates, maybe he hates Junko. I'm really confused. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Like if Junko died and for some reason Hajime lost his hand and he like put Junko's arm on him, I'm just so confused. Okay, she's my sworn enemy because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Oh, I forgot it was getting all pixely last time, so there's something also weird. Look out the window, we're finally here. Oh, I'm Byakuya. Wait, was I right at the beginning saying I was Byakuya? You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen to that island once we're there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Oh, then that's not Byakuya. Really? I don't really understand, but... Oh, I haven't said this yet, but if you're new, there's a Discord channel in my Discord that's called Danganronpa. If you want to talk more about spoilerific stuff for this finale, you might want to go in there. So just so that you don't spoilers. Yeah, and we got just no spoilers. I asked myself a lot of questions. Sorry. I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? Are you trying to date me? Each time I walk in I came out, I just realized that I don't have my chat thing open. Please hold for one more sec. I will just fix this now. I'm going to this website and I'm gonna press a button. Can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. Who could this be? So I'm now emotionally working off of the premise that he is Hajime. I mean, that sounds insane, but I've played Danganronpa 1 and it's insane. But I don't know who I am. Okay, you really don't play along, do you? Heading to the school trip. Setting up his OkCupid. Yeah, he wants to date somebody. And? Wait, that's it? Oh. When someone said last time I was playing this that I could finish that in one day, or like finish that at the end of my last stream, usually when people say that, they are super wrong. Okay. But I guess I could have. Huh? What is this? Yeah, I'm not going to forget that now. All right, it's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Resident Evil? A violin? Who has a piece of art on their wall that's just literally the words of violin? I would have forgotten all that if I had played it 2 weeks ago, so. Oh, is it today's Hajime's birthday, right?
Let's see how Joanna does with Jerez, Buenane. As per Jersey folklore, no washing clothes today as it's bad luck.
Bad luck to wash clothes today? Oh my gosh. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient room with everyone else. Right, but also everything was gobbledygook and scrambledy-did. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. This happened in the first game where he like woke up and he was like, I don't remember stuff. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before when we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? I hate him so much.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Anytime anyone says a sentence like this, I hear, did he just say what I think he did? Did he? He didn't just say what I think he did he? Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement, or whatever. She failed terribly on that pronunciation. That's great. Yes, he definitely said it. He said, welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? And not just that, what is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Bro, you are so dumb. You are so dumb. This clock doesn't have any hands. A clock without hands is meaningless. Why would something like this be in a classroom? Bro, I don't know. I don't know anything. Wait. It's considered bad luck because what you do on the first day of the year is what you'll do for the rest of the year? Well, chat, you're now obligated to watch every stream I do for the rest of the year. Thank you. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Speak Academy that I've admired for so long? Oh man, no, I'm dropping frames now. I'm gonna scream. It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. Bro, how do you know where the gymnasium is? What is going on here? It's a mess. This is a mess. It's a spare hotel? Okay. Gymnasium? Why are these all so weird? Do you have to watch me from the airport? No. You can watch me from home. You do not have to watch me from the airport for the rest of the year. I mean, if you want to hang out at the airport, they have free Wi-Fi. The gymnasium is here, right? All right, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. Hello? This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Oh, the noises are bad. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement. It came here too. I forgot how big your tits are. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
What do you make of all this? Hey, Hanzo, thanks for the Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you too. Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something?
That is.
That cannot be possible.
Well,
yeah. You're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. How does it feel to return to long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Why, you.
Where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's.
What a shock. I just told you guys this is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Nobody else forgot how big her tits were. Just me, I guess. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway. What's left of it? Why is it all scrambled though?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin. Are we in the metaverse? Is this like... This is like the world where... I'm so glad I don't remember his name right now. Facebook man.
Lies.
Makes the metaverse. You were serious about that? Of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean? Milk Xanderbuck. Yep.
I don't like this.
Jesse Eisenberg. Yes, exactly. Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. By the way, Danny makes fun of me every time since we're talking about Jesse Eisenberg real quick. Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor is one of my favorite movie portrayals of any superhero. Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, I almost said I'm super horny for it, but it's not that I'm super horny for it. I just really love him as Lex Luthor, and I don't know why. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Wait, is there a new Neil Breen movie coming out about the love in the metaverse? What? Oh, hi Frankie, welcome in. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. I bet Raina's feeling nostalgic right now. Someone.
Don't fuck with me.
Enough with this bullshit. Just spit it out already. Am I in a video game the whole time? Oh, the one where he has a twin brother? That's a really good movie, by the way. Twisted Pair. I fucking love that movie. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What? What do you mean between?
Hey!
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. My favorite directors are... Neil Breen is definitely one of them. I really like Neil Breen, and I really was a huge fan of Christopher Nolan. Not so much now. Darren Aronofsky is my favorite director, though. Whatever. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best. All right. I'm trying to get the Gen Z viewership in here. All right. It's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. What is the graduation exam?
Hey,
As the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure about this?
On the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. We're obviously going to get out. There's no way we'd stay here. So this is the same like moral dilemma from the first game.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now. I'm going to lean back a little bit. Sorry, there we go. I'm much more comfortable now. You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived here. Main cast?
hey,
You guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives? Enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope Speak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is going to hate me. Please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world, main cast? You guys are all understudies? Is this a trial run? There's no way because this takes place afterwards, so it can't be a trial run. All right, somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey,
He kept insisting that this place is Hope Speak Academy, but that's impossible, right?
what are you saying?
How did we make it back to Hope Speak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
it cannot be.
There's no place for Hope Speak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. I need you to wear a mask over your mouth and your nose, sir. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This building is really Hope Speak Academy? Hajime, are they all stupid? Didn't Monokuma literally just say, this is something I made because it got destroyed? So it's not really Hope Speak Academy. I don't know why they're this stupid. I guess that I should know they're all stupid by now. This is the Hope Speak Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? You're in the fucking Matrix. Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope Speak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become a Hope? That's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. His hands don't seem weird here, and that's why I'm also really confused. Anyway, that's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope Speak Academy that you couldn't even see that? Gah. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Hajime opens the trunk of his car, pulls out 7 laptops and 24 cans of tuna and starts hacking the universe. I wish he did. I wish he would. Why do I have to go through something like this? Did I earlier say that I thought that that this guy was Hajime? Sorry. Step back again. Earlier I said I thought Nagito was the main character from the first game. I don't think I said he was Hajime by accident. I meant to say that he was Makoto. I had just forgotten that guy's name if I said Hajime for some reason. Did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard.
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's going to be solved? Is that what that means?
Hey.
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation? I want to go up to the Monokuma room, because if we're in the school. Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? We were really tricked by Monokuma?
However,
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
damn it.
Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Jackie said she could not betray the Future Foundation. I just was thinking to myself, what if you'd never played the first game before and you were playing this and you didn't know anything about the first game and then you were trying to wander around in this building? But then I also feel like if you tried to play this game without playing the first game, why? Like, who would do that? You know, that's the weird, like, there are some games like Mario or whatever, or like Silent Hill, where you can play them out of order or in different order, but not, this is like, I played Kingdom Hearts 2 first. Like, I can understand if the original's not on your console you have if you want to play a sequel first, but this one, oh man. Okay, if she was still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. What should we do?
Damn it.
That's obvious. Yeah, 1 and 3 of Silent Hill are more important to play in order, but it still doesn't really actually matter. If we're going to get out of here safely, we have to go do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like,
We might be able to learn about something about Hope's Peak Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. We can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes. He's right. Now it's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. I wonder if we can learn about Deanne. Dee's nuts. The plot and the cast of The Breakfast Club. Yes. We're missing one girl, though, and I don't know which one I would say we're missing. None of that matters. I think there were 6 characters, or 6 people, right? What's important is I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. If you haven't seen The Breakfast Club, don't worry, you're okay. Just don't. We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey.
So what are we going to do? Can we start already? What are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. I don't know if Breakfast Club has aged poorly. I know 16 Candles has really aged poorly. I don't like any of John Hughes's movies. I am not into that at all. And so therefore Stranger Things is not really interesting for me either. All right, let's go on ahead for now. Are you already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There will be no longer any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
all right.
We should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. There's only 5 in the Breakfast Club. Got you. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe we have enough. Sonia, like, I love you so very much, and if anything happens to you, I will scream and cry. Also, please stop. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez.
Akane already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
Okay, bye. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Yeah, a lot of movies won't make much sense anymore, just overall because of cell phones. Like, or they like any of the stories set now. It's a lot harder to write stories that have no cell phones. Sonia took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium.
Miss Sonia!
Please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. Sonia's a princess, Soda's a criminal, Akane's the basket case, Fuyuhiko's the jock, and Hajime is the nerd. Yes, that is correct. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening, for the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Great. Oh, there's not even anything to look at in here? Okay. I need to hear this music for a second. Yeah, Home Alone is a very different movie with no cell phones. I want to hear this music for a second. I can't get over the bass line to this song. Hi, hold on. Like, feels like clown music almost. This one does not dab, unfortunately. I have this. That's all I have right now. Yeah, so my husband and my kid watched the remade Home Alone, and they said it was my kid who likes everything said this is the worst movie they've ever seen, essentially. Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Hi, girl. This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it, no? It's as if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movements.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? Oh my god, her necklace was on screen for a minute. That was too much. Boop, 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 boop. The bass line in the song. It's just, I wish I had a trombone and I could like... Okay, well, that's not the way to go. It's fucking raw. Okay, sorry. I said the F word. I can't go anywhere. Where the heck? What the bear doing? Oh, there we go. Going in the dojo, really? Okay. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. That is a fair point. What is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title lying out in the open like this? Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. What's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. Oh, good. He fucked off right away. Thank you. All right, just so I thought Monokuma made this, that totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. Why is that Mew? That looks like Mew from Pokemon. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is, yes, it's a cat in the dojo, a dojo cat. A government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. But built to raise hope in the nation's future. Many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. It makes me think of a Cabot, too. Whoa, Jesus! One moment, I just broke something in my house, in the physical house that I live in. 1 second. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. It looks like a How to Draw Anime book. Yes, it does. Max has one. It looks just like this. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy teachers who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. Okay. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent, so they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam, which is obviously what Hajime took to get in. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who could become mankind's hope. Okay, so they're collecting talented students here, but their whole actual rationale is because if we can find all the talented students, one of those people eventually would be a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. So this is the thing, the tragedy or whatever, right? Okay. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. That's the worst manga of all time. The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, these names are so melodramatic, there's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga, the Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. That's suspicious. Oh, you're here again. The thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh? The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy actually what? The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy suggests the existence of the comedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Okay. I read that. It took me like 5 minutes. Oh shit, I pressed the auto button. Oh my god. Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird you actually forgot something like that too. I have like cables that are tangled over. That's why. So the reason something fell over is because I have cables that are tangled up together, and then everything fell over. There. Okay. What do you want me to say?
By the way,
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when Are we getting about to get way too real? Are we about to get way too real? Do I have to read this sentence out loud? You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. Game. It's New Year's Day at like 12:30. Can we not? It happens pretty often. Not that I'd know anything about that, though. Oh, no. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve course student. Damn it, what the heck? Why am I getting truth bullets if no one's gonna die, huh? What's this? It's armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect a Japanese dojo? Map developers? Map developers? That's like, sounds like a video game, but that's okay. The target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a mini game here. Wait, what am I saying? I know this, bro, I understand. I agree with you. What are you saying? Like the map designers? The cherry tree is proudly displaying its full blossoms. The falling petals add to the elegance of the scene. If Hiyoko and Peko were here, it would have looked truly picturesque. For their sakes as well, I will definitely go home. There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking wood block key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. That feels like the same language from the first game, but that's okay. There's a strap post. I guess that means it was used for training. Okay, I can look at this one too, just in case. This cherry tree is in full bloom. It may be a tasteful sight to see a blooming cherry tree inside a dojo, but in this situation, it just looks bizarre. Right, okay. I feel like we looked at everything. All right, let's evac. It's Danganronpa final chapter. It'll be reaching maximum wild. Yep, we already heard like 45 minutes of farting, so... Okay. You know... Hello.
What's going on?
It's kind of creepy. I can't go to places I should be able to go to. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. Okay, that's what she said earlier, too. Isn't this where we came from? Yep, okay. Let's go this way, I guess. Can I go in here? I can. A violin. A water bottle and a paper cup. Okay, this is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. Wasn't the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I swear to God, if they don't tell me what that is and I have to play game 3 to find out what the tragedy is, I'm going to be upset. All right, if I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages. To see what I can learn about the event known as the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, the story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. Thank you. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamukura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. It's John Travolta from that Foot movie. I read that sentence out loud and I wish I hadn't. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origin and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the academy were completely unaware of Azuru's existence. But Azuru, who is known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy's student council, among the academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Azuru. However, the incident did not end there. I was going to say, you can't say a school shooting or murder would cause the worst thing in all of human history, because this happens truly once a month in the United States. The academy tried to protect Azuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. Okay, that doesn't happen though. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of the Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, and the uprising began. So, this guy, I don't know if it's supposed to be this guy that we're seeing right now, but the guy on the cover, Azuru killed 13 other people, and then the school tried to cover it up, and then everyone found out. Okay, that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but that's not the tragedy. Right, eventually that incident would lead to the horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited Danganronpa 0? Okay, with a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Thanks for citing it at least. That's the novel? Okay. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. Hajime, you fucking goofus. They just said it was covered up, and now you're like, there's no way it happened? They said it was a cover-up. What irony for a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. That's a big mood. All right, that's the lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope, Nagito mentioned that before too. It looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said that the Reserve Corps students in the Reserve Department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Okay. I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history is a far... Does anybody know how they translated this? Like, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Like, I'm so curious what the Japanese for this truly exactly translates to. What kind of incident was it? Who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? You believe it's the same? That's fair. This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. It was translated exactly the same in the fan translation? Oh. Then yeah, it probably really is the same thing. The mysteries just keep piling up. All right, I'm gonna back out of here. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Are things getting worse, like visually? Things are visually getting worse, right? I'm not like just saying that. Or I'm not just making that up. Okay, we already went in here. On there. Gotta be like one more room. Oh my god, I already went down the hallway like 4 times. In Japanese, it's ultimate high school level, which makes more sense than just this is the best nurse in the whole world. Yes. Okay. You like my look? Thank you. I'm glad. All right. Not in there. All of our friends are gone. Where the hell else can I even go? The biggest and worst despair-filled event in human history. Okay, that's how Google says it's translatable. I guess I'm gonna walk down this whole hallway again for no reason. Oh, is it open now? Oh my god, for this reason. That's why I checked. What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. Yes, so AI Somnium Files was redeemed as a game to play. We are going to play AI Somnium Files before we play DR3. Just as an aware, there's going to be more different stuff on the weekends for a little bit. And then we're going to do AI Somnium Files and then we'll play DR3. Because I'd like to try like a different VN. Okay, if I stand still, I might end up freezing to death. Should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Alrighty, let's do it. What's this? It's pronounced I? The Somnium Files? It's not AI? Oh, this looks like a plastic tarp. Why is this left out like this? Clean up after yourselves, will you? Look, I don't know how to pronounce things either, so it's okay. Does this monitor serve the same purpose as the monitors on the island? If so, this would be under Monokuma's supervision, right? Is this place really Hope's Peak Academy? Damn it, what's going on? I think Somnium Files should be shorter than this, but I think it's also still kind of long. I've seen this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like, but that's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school biolab isn't something you should joke about. It just feels so forced. The idea should have been canceled during development or something. What am I thinking? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the acting is going to be really interesting in Somnium Files just because it's so different. I feel like this is like a very anime, and I feel like that might have a little bit of a twist to it. There's another manga lying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Whew! Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. By Monokuma. This kind of reminds me of a Junji Ito thing a little bit, which the moment I said that, I looked down and Mist had also just said Junji Ito. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Oh my god, I'm so excited to finally know what this is. Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with the sentence, pee pee poo poo bee bee boo boo, dee dee mega doo doo. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. Oh, so what you're saying, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history was caused by an internet online community? Is this Homestuck's fault? The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. Yep, that's Homestuck. I'll tell this story again. I worked for a call center, and the two of the girls that I worked with also were dressed up like Homestuck people. They did not do it during work, but there was one day we had to dress up for like clients that were coming into the office. And this girl, I swear to God, knew so little about the real world because she was a Homestuck person. She dressed up in like Renaissance garb. It was so fucking weird. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities came to light. Power move? No. It would have been a power move if she hadn't been doing so bad at the job. She then also got fired. I did not mean to put that on screen. I'm sorry, but now you're dead, I guess. Then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. I guess this doesn't make enough sense to me. Like, there's still not enough information in here. Like, okay, so they found out that this guy killed a bunch of people, and it was covered up. And then the internet... some question marks, and then people also literally started murdering each other. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless deaths were the norm. I assume there's like a lot more to it, that it's like, what if a movement like 99% or BLM got taken over by an terrorist organization? Maybe. I don't know. There's probably more to it too that I just don't know yet. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain, just war. Pure war. Because of that, there was no way to resolve it. You read all of Homestuck to make sure what was going on, and you still didn't make sense? Yeah, I agree. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? Because of the internet. I can't believe that the plot of this game is the internet fucked everything up. The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy. We still don't know who that is. It might be Junko. Cannot be confirmed yet. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. That's just all software. All software, especially if you're programming it, causes despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. So I don't think this is like an event. I think it's just a time period. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. Oh, that was the end. The manga did end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold, and it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, this is definitely all made up. Yeah, I think that they call it an event, but it's not really an event. It's like the subsequent situations. If this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way!
Are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this? Oh, me? Beep Salt? Hello? Hi, I'm here.
What?
You don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough. What is this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. I'm going to ask a question that's going to sound really stupid, and I need a yes-no only answer to this. Junko did get executed at the end of the first game, right? The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. Yes? Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I vaguely remembered it, and I just wanted to confirm that that really did happen. I know that Varlden remembers because that was the day her heart got broken. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it. There's no way that's possible.
What are
are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you all the clues here are real? Please understand, I'm rooting for you. Oh yeah, it was all the executions from the other trials, you're right. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I don't think that's it, but okay. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Yeah, and then she got blown up, that's right. As the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Look, I'm just happy to know what the fuck happened. That Azuzu killed a bunch of people. Pazuzu, whatever his name is. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps... No, that's definitely it. Fucking Pazuzu showing up in every video game I play. Pazuzu Cowabunga. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. If they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm going to freeze to death. I'm just sat here thinking about Nagito having a girl's hand on his left hand. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. This is how the game ends. He just fucking dies right there. That was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? I don't fucking know. To hell? Is this real yet? No. Okay, wait, we didn't go in here yet. Despair. Despair. I should ignore it. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see him. Nope. Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasantly well. Pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. Oh, speaking of eating hot pots. So when I was at AGDQ 2020 for Rom Scout's birthday, we all went to this hot pot place. It was so fucking good, but they had this tomato broth there, and I'm obsessed with tomato broth, and I used to eat tomato ramen all the time, which they don't make anymore. And for Christmas, Danny got me spicy tomato ramen, and I get to eat it for dinner tonight, and I'm so excited about it. But that was the last time I had the tomato broth, was at that hot pot. And I tried getting tomato broth in just buying it from Amazon. It was not as good. All right, what did you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. It's about ultimate despair. Huh? Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl?
yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima?
Hey,
As the former Ultimate Despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the Ultimate Despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people who would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans are who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. Monokuma really thinks he's a bear, but he also is a human being controlled. Do you know what I mean? So when he says stuff like this, sometimes it bothers me. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelon of power. The ultimate girl boss, the ultimate gatekeep. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat? Then what was their purpose? What? Also the ultimate gaslight? Yes. Like I said, why did they cause the incident? It didn't even make sense. God, Galabga. The ultimate Galabga. So for those of you who weren't watching Devil May Cry yesterday, there was a giant goblet, but I couldn't remember the word goblet, so I said Galabga. Because I kept thinking chandelabra, and my brain couldn't do it. The synapses tried so hard, and they fucked up. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. No, I've never seen Behind the Candelabra. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. But then literally, did he become her limb? Like her arm? New Live, Laugh, Love just dropped. Yep. Living, dying, eating, loving, shitting, farting. Junko Enoshima. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god, like a mother providing food to her children, they dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. So that's what Nagito might have done. But his hand didn't look weird in the whole game. It's confusing me. To hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Final days.
in other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. What do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so the 2,357 students, which by the way, the high school I went to had 2,000 students in it. That's a lot of people. Of the reserve department, all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. Oh my God, was it Hajime? One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. Huh, doesn't scare me at all. I mean, Junko Enoshima is already dead. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna leave this up on the screen just so everyone can, like, enjoy for just a second. Sorry, Junko, you gotta go. Reserve department has been updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Bullets menu to review it. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead? What? You didn't see? There's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait, what was it that you said about the Killing School Life? Like, the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at the Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
That's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means that Junko Enoshima is dead.
like,
It turns out that Killing School Life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. Right. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. Sometimes there isn't, though, y'all. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
so.
The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the student she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. Sir, please don't come out here with all these dots. I hate it. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then who is our enemy? It's Bunko, her triplet friend. If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the ultimate despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we are involved in resemble that Killing School Life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but Hot Pot Irakuba. Yep. An imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Hope's Peak Academy stopped the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. Booty Co. and my life schma. That's me. Shaking that booty. Did I tell you all that Max sent me a video message that was just really fast sped up of her shaking her butt at the camera? I was like, are you fucking kidding me? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the Killing School Life? Killing School Life. It's been updated. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh, how exciting.
One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making sense again.
Well now.
I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. What? Do you have anything else to say? Do you want to hear about the ultimate despairs again? No, I don't really need you to.
Hey,
Oh no, please don't. He just started on his own. Please don't. Please don't. Okay. The walls? Okay. This is metal slabs are covering portions of the classroom where windows would usually be. These better not be remnants of the killing school life. Okay, well, goodbye then. Oh. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. Oh, hi, Nanomachiner. Do you like my avatar for today? Yeah. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. I'm blacking out. I'm seeing spots. Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
I feel like someone's getting closer. The buns look like Mickey Mouse ears. Good, I love it. What do you mean, who?
So,
It's just my gut after all. But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Okay, can I stop seeing black spots? That would be great. What's the reaction so far? I'm glad I know what the event was that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. Because that's all the information we've gotten so far, really. Alright, can't go this way yet. I don't really like the dark spots. Ooh. Cube? Okay, cube. Music room. Yes, I have definitely had panic attacks with black spots like this. I've also had migraines with weird visual disturbances like that too. This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Yeah, it's this. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Oh, low blood sugar probably would have visuals like that too. Totally makes sense. All right, the Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy. Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. This piano. It's a very nice looking grand piano. It might be very valuable. Ibuki might have been able to play this. Okay. Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? I'm so like this just is so loud. And the song never ends. It's just repeating over and over again and is loud. The floating letters are forming a sentence. Oh, it's in Japanese on that thing, but then in the other thing it's in English. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them into our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Ashima railing them. Nope. Nope. That is not what that says. Nope. Junko and Ashima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. I am not into Junko, so that was definitely not intentionally sexy in any way, shape, or form. Yep, mark a typo against my brain. Oh, man, I'm tired today. If they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. See, I can't read it all. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who is part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. Oh, yeah? Yeah? You starting to feel that way, buddy? Okay. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed the Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are making out the will of Junko Inoshima, are carrying out the will of Junko Inoshima, are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was at Ancient Ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Yeah, I just can't read today. All right, somehow there are still so many mysteries. All right, let's get out of here, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, people... Oh, you shit, my shit, baby. Y'all, I forgot about my shit. I haven't been taking care of it. Did it die? Oh, it died. Oh, shit. Literally. Oh, shit. All right. Sorry, shit, baby. My shit died. Piece of shit. Can we get some pizza shits in chat, please? This feels different from a classroom. Oh, it's got names on the board. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that. Oh, good. I'm glad your headphones are fixed.
Well...
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. Rip Shitimi. She couldn't get her shit together. Me neither. How much longer is this guy going to be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. Okay, please let me read this, like, right now. Pizza shit. All right, there's something written on the blackboard. This is all of our names. What's written here? List of subjects is written out on the blackboard in large letters just below that. Why is that, like, old? Is that Hiyoko but older? Also, Byakuya is literally written as Ultimate Imposter. Are names I've seen before. Yep. Fuck is this newspaper? That's like older Hiyoko. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Saionji is written there. What is this newspaper? Why is she older and cute? What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko Saionji. I don't know if that bonk was audible, but totally audible. One of them isn't a name. Do you mean the Ultimate Imposter or whatever? Because that was the Byakuya guy. And I still don't understand if that was really Byakuya. I don't think it was, but they didn't really clarify that all the way yet, so I'm still kind of confused. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew. Oh, it was a preemptive bonk. Thank you. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. Oh, hi, Wooglet. Welcome in. Yeah, she was really childlike, but this is like a grown-up. I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure, it's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean? I don't know. This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Saionji here. Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. You fucking stupid. An older sister with the same first and last name, you stupid. That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. Okay. Did you ever hear her mention an older sister? It's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Seonji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? There's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
Are you a stupid idiot? Huh?
Of course not.
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? That's an opposite. That's a growth unspurt. She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white.
What the fuck did that mean, what he just said? All right, all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
I'm just thinking about that character in Devil May Cry 3 yesterday who said, like, I'm gonna spank your ass, or butt, or whatever he said. I don't think he said white. I thought he said I'm feeling wiped. All right, what the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in this newspaper... Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. Yeah, I thought he said wiped also. Okay. How can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey,
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
this is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hiyoko's body? So in the first game, Kyoko mentioned a bunch of times, what did you do to my body? But I think it was because she was like 20 and she thought she was only 16. So I don't think that that is the same thing. All right, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiments? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that there were also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects, but what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
It better not have anything to do with time travel. Bitch, I'm sorry. I hate you now. Really? You're going to come onto my Twitch stream and tell me that there shouldn't be time travel? I'm mad. Give me the time travel. Who's this weird man? Oh, it's Izuru. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. Wait, how did he get old? Wait, what? I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says Izuru Kamukura. Wait, that's the founder? Isn't this the murderer? The founder of Hope's Peak Academy, and this name, Izuru Kamukura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Okay. Wow, I got confused. I am lost in the sauce right now. There are letters floating in the air like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. Wait, time travel is illegal? I'm mad. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains that they are very dangerous. That's not what that said. It said incredibly. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. Yep. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they're discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. What an incredible twist if all the characters were secretly a foot taller than they thought. I mean, relative to each other? If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they would be forgiven that easily. Yeah, I think we all are time traveling forward very slowly. I guess we gotta... We're illegal. No! Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, you shall now go on to the next stage. Next stage? What about this plant, though? Flowers on top of the desk? Plus, they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? Okay, whatever, bye then. Damn it, not again. The hallway's different from last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. How can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. Whoa. Oh my god, please. So much flashing. I like this purple right here, obviously. Oh. You okay, buddy? That window's having a rough time. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop flashing. I don't know where we're... I think we're technically in like a Persona dungeon. Yeah. Is it against my channel's toss to create a tier? Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that here. I could post that in my Discord, but not on Twitch for sure. All right, there's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazine. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. If you want me to do a tier list based on just coffee drinks, I would do that though. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. Per my last email, it's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain they survived under harsh conditions. So is this like a flashback to when they were like, if you go through something tragic, you'll lose your memory? So I will say, without saying anything triggering, I had something happen to me in my like late teens. I was probably 15 or 16 years old. Something that happened to me that was so stressful for my brain that I completely blocked it out. When I was 19, I was hanging out with my sister and she said something that unlocked the entire memory. And it was a very stressful situation for me. So when a video game is like, if you go through something really stressful, you might forget about it. That happened to me. And so it really does happen. Like, I don't think it wasn't amnesia or anything like that, but I blocked out an entire event that had happened to me because it was so stressful for me when it happened. And now I'm like, damn, I can't believe that there was a part of my life where I had forgotten that had happened. Now that I never forgot it again once I remembered it, but that shit truly happened. So the idea that they could have completely like blocked something out kind of makes a little bit of sense. Okay, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. So that means like Tokyo, Genocide Jill, and like all of those people, right? Like the 15 of us were hanging out with the people that were left. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. I know that oddish is how I feel sometimes. Hey, goldfish teeth, by the way. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. All right, so there's Despair High School versus Hope High School. And then the survivors. It says here they succeeded in acquiring them, which is us, and in place them, which is us, in our care, which is their care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? Well, we just killed Chiaki, who was like truly trying to save us all. Oopsie poopsies. If the Future Foundation was protecting us, then why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up. But, okay, so the Future Foundation set everything up, but then Monokuma somehow got involved in it, and I don't know. Dude, Jeff, the shit with Chiaki. So you can see, you can tell by my my VTuber or PingTuber, whatever, who my favorite character is in this game. That was the hardest chapter for me, but losing Chiaki was kind of sad, but also like made sense too. But also the person who died there was really nice. All right. My Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. What? It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway? It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a bit of hacking in there, here and there to get them. You can even do that. Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No!
Who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. Why was the spacing really weird on that? Okay, there's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Okay, what else is in here? Yeah, my devas are Max, and then Danny, and then on the right is 0. See? It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Yeah, Twitch, when you make animated emotes, you can use like single emotes. So a bunch of mine are like moving ones that I used a normal emote, and then I used Twitch's options for like, there's like shaking, and then there's like a color melt one. I need to confirm what's inside the file. Okay, about the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. This is like the longest lore dump that we've had in this game, period. The Hope's Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Kind of makes me think of the Human Instrumentality Project in a way, but that's okay. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Okay. What else we got in this room? Whoa, shit's floating. Okay, there's a dartboard, but this is still a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this place? Why can't I look at that? That's upsetting. This is a sad room, by the way. My wife died in here. There's a lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiru would have been happy to see this. It's a nice, firm, loving leather sofa. It looks like it'd be comfortable for anyone to sleep on. Rest in peace, wife. I think I've looked at everything now. Okay. Bro. Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so, what is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is totally disconnected from reality. Rat jams, please.
Smells.
Someone is coming. Akane's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
At least that's what my gut's telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? This reminds me of One Shot, which we just played. Like, all the pixels are coming to get us. Let's see. My gut feeling is they're both.
Yo.
He's right. They're both. Both. What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Oh my god, I gotta look away from you. Again, I can't imagine playing this game not having played the first one, but I'm sure there had to have been some people out there that did, and they fucked up. The baseline here. My shit died. Rest in peace, shit. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. We'll start with this. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that it's another clue. Oh shit. Oh, it's happening. To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you gays? What are you gays doing right now? What are you doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Is this Final Destination 2 compared to Final Destination 1? I'm sorry, I'm literally about to spoil a 20-year-old movie, but in Final Destination 2, part of the plot at the end that's revealed, I'm sorry I'm spoiling this, if you don't like it, I guess you can pause the shit out of the stream and someone in chat can tell you when I'm done. But part of the plot of Final Destination 2 is that the people that are getting killed in Final Destination 2 are only getting killed because they lived, because the people in Final Destination 1 lived. All right. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Speaking of, if you haven't seen the Final Destination movies, they're my favorite, so. Did he betray the Future Foundation? Bro, I don't know. I don't know shit. Yeah, spoilers are over if you muted. You'll never know though, because I just said that. Oh yeah, the main character in 2 is less annoying than the main character in 1. Devon Sawa's character in the first movie is stupid as shit. All right, does this monitor serve the same purpose as the monitors? Yeah, we saw this already. All right, well. I'm afraid if I leave this room, this music is gonna go away. Final Destination is the reason you're afraid of garbage disposals. There's a lot of shit that happened in those movies that makes you afraid. It's 2B. Yeah, the Saw movies were definitely inspired from Final Destination, so I can understand why you would see those as similar. Is that... Who is that? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it. But I was in a school and suddenly I'm in a laundry room. What is this? A framed email? This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is that Junko? Or is that her sister? No, maybe it's Junko. Is this the next clue? I don't fucking know. I picked up the tablet and then I accidentally pressed the button. Yeah, it's Junko's face, right? Okay, cool. Neo World Program. This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. What? Excuse me? The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. That's not how therapy works, whatever. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist. Can you imagine like going to like a teenager and they're the ultimate therapist? This does sound like a gacha game. The Neo World program. We're among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. TikTok therapists? There's a couple of TikTok therapists that are actually really good. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Oh, come on. This kind of sucks if this was all like just a computer game or something like that. I'm a little shitty if that's what it is. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Ego death? No, worse than that maybe? Extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Okay. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world. I swear to God, I'm going to say this right now, and you guys get 10 seconds to do this. Post-virality chatting. That's it. You get right now. That's it. Program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice, and then I punched the shit out of my microphone. I'm sorry. Oh, Varaldi chatting. It's an emote. There's no way I can accept this. Also, I use they, them pronouns. I know you're newer. I don't typically say it out loud when people make a mistake, but I'm just letting you know. All right. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Well, no shit. I mean, you're a video game character, so that's fine. Including me too? Yes, you're made up, buddy. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Is this some Just Monica shit? Are you gonna realize you're not a person? I'm sorry if you do that. You've never had a pair before? I fucking can't. I can't. I want to scream. I hate this. Oh my God. Okay, I'm fine. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of this world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? That said heart-throbbing. Look forward to it. I can't anymore. Getting some Prey vibes from this chapter? Yep. You love me? What the fuck? Get out of here. Don't be nice to me. World's cutest gamer. What are you doing? Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Please more. Please wait. You gifted 5 subs because I talked like an insane Tigger from Winnie the Pooh? Wait, that's a typo, right? Hold on. How do I? Yeah, so it says heart-throbbing. So wait, here's the question. Everything in this section is a typo. Does heart-throbbing count? It deserves money, thank you. Does that count as a typo? I think so, yeah. World's Cutest Gamer, thanks again for 5 gift subs. That was really nice of you. I don't know if that counts as a typo because everything else is a typo. It's all a typo. I'll let San decide, but I don't think San is here, so I guess we're never going to find out. This hallway, when we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but the whole thing is one typo. Fuck. Chat, if you have problems looking at this part of the game, no worries if you want to just listen but not watch, because I also feel like I'm truly dying. And I have to control this in first person with the controller, which is already blinding and painful for me. Holy moly. Hey, are you okay? Akane was dying. You seem fine.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? This did turn into 999. Are we gonna start talking about science shit? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden? Are you not real either? I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. I know when your eyeballs hurt from the flashing, but this music slaps. That's exactly where we're at right now. What the heck? Oh, I could see the door through the thing. That was so weird. Like, look. It's so weird. Okay. I think I need to go this way first. Oh, God. Oh, God. Who is that? Sir? Sir, are you okay? Oh, no. Monokuma, are you okay over here? Hello? You okay, buddy? The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Hoo 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 hoo. You're not okay, and neither am I. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way that something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object... What? Yeah, this is definitely an obelisk. Wife! Wife! Fuck yes! Sorry, I'm just so happy to see her. Them. Oh. I'm very unhappy with what they're showing me on the screen right now. I just read that and I'm mad at on another level, but let's continue on. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. You know what though? If this is like an AI, it's not got a gender. It would make me happy if you called me alter ego. That is the name my master gave when they created me. It can talk. But what are you? Yeah, is this really the weirdest thing that's happened to you today, Hajime? The floor was on the ceiling a minute ago. Are you okay? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. Thanks for the host, Bratzo. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing, and because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Wooglet, I don't even know anymore. That's why I just they pronoun for Chiaki every time, because I literally cannot figure it out, and there's no way for me to know because it's sprites. You know what I mean? It's like a drawing on a screen. I'm not going to offend it no matter what I say, so I try to stick with they. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground, like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? I thought the text behind it said Kitboga, but it says like Kiboga-ing. There's like a thing that says warning, and then underneath it, it says to world, and then it looks like Kibogamine. The New World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. Jeff, I watched so much Kitboga. Kitboga was like my number 1 or number 2 watch this year. No, I don't know who my number 1 was at this point, but I would love to call a scammer and waste their time. It sounds amazing. If I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears the space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. I am super stupid. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. Is this the Matrix? I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. Is it the Matrix? It's been so long since I've seen those movies. Oh no, I think maybe it's Inception, where at one point the main character goes into like this basement full of people who are like sleeping or something like that because they're like addicted to being... Oh, that had to have been Inception then, right? The fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories. That's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. Oh, maybe it was a film with Bruce Willis. Do you think maybe it was 12 Monkeys? I don't remember what it was. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peaks Academy while it's still in experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason, but unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're lab rats. I don't think I've seen a movie called Surrogates. The Future Foundation did that to us, but they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. So does that mean Usagi and Monokuma? Oh, no. It is Usagi and Chiaki, right? They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence all. Oh, Usami, thank you. It's not Usagi, because Usagi is rabbit, but it's Usami. All right, the observer in the student role was not, they weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. And that's why Monokuma took over. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. Oh, I'm not good at chess. We're dead. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma's Rock in the Funhouse. This game is so confused. Like, based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. So we're calling alter ego she here? These translators have no fucking clue. Alter ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Yeah, there's a lot of most of the gender confusion does surround Chihiro, though, to be fair. Which means the supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this alter ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Yeah, she can have every pronoun. Every pronoun for everything. You can have all the Neo pronouns. I don't care. Whatever you want, girl. An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one? That's so freaking irritating. She here? Oh, yep. How did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible is infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically. Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility. Okay, so she uses they them pronouns. Varlden, yes, she does use they them pronouns. She sure does. That's so funny. So maybe Nagito did that? Maybe Nagito brought the virus and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility, but the only person who could enter the facility is someone who is a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Do you think it was Chiaki? Chiaki? Chikage is something completely different, right? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers. Neo World program. But this music is a fucking bop, by the way. It's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it, but I'm still able to offend the essential areas. So it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey, come on now.
Even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the deflection based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable. This is scary. Your own existence is unobservable and, oh no, that's bad, accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world and the situation from the context invites your death. No, thank you. No, thank you. Do not like. Hello? Did you miss much? You missed the game not knowing what a pronoun is, and then Monokuma took a big shit. Oh. Hello. I really like that color cyan that your eye is. This game is really good. Hello? Shitting? Yeah, this needs to be done. Thank you for letting me know, Reina, that it's almost over, because it's really hurting my eyes. What the heck? Wait, that's me. I can tell by the scants and that one piece of head. Nope, piece of hair. You're right there, aren't you? ASDF. Is this a person typing into Tumblr in the year 2011? That's the other guy? No, isn't that me? I got that hair with the piece up. Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? Oh, different color. Oh, you're right. It is a different color. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Hair erection. All the protagonists have a hair erection? Okay. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. Even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things that you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? It's an ahoge? No, that's a sandwich. That's a kind of sandwich with like the long bread. I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. Oh, that's the Japanese name for the anime hair antenna? That's so weird. Why? I'm glad you liked my joke. All right. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. We still don't know who it is. Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just, who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm gonna say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. Whoa. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. That's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. It's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. Hold on, I need to drink water for a second. All right. This was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? Well, you took too long because everybody died, buddy. What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, Leon, right? 11037. That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you finished gathering all the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, so Hajime is not Nagito. Nope, not Hajime, sorry. Makoto is not Nagito. I don't think, maybe at this point. But also he knows Nagito. I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Yep, there it is. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. That is the new sex number, yes. I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown secret. Forced shutdown secret? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. The observers are dead, though. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. Yeah, no, I don't know why Makoto would still be so obsessed. Did it say sequence, not secret? Did I say secret? Did I say forced shutdown secret? No, what? Sequence? Didn't I say sequence? I don't know what I said. I'm having trouble saying words today. It's fine. You need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I said secret both times. Wow, I'm really impressed, honestly. In order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Applejack, some Stewishes, Baba Yaga, Keemstar, Death. Anybody speak bottom?
Say what?
What was that just now? This sequence has been going on for so long. I was going to take a break, but it won't stop. All right, what was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see.
Anyway,
That's all the hints you're going to get. I think he cast a spell. I don't know what he said. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm going to butt in again. So I just want to say that this Fujisaki Chihiro, age question marks, height question marks, weight question marks, not famale, is what it says. Not famale. Did Monokuma not notice what happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now? There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I'd see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. No fruit tamales. Yeah, dude. Look, to me, every girl is a tamale, and that's the truth. Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. Y'all ever have a sweet tamale? Hispanic people, you know what I'm talking about. A sweet tamale with like raisins in it. That every woman is that to me, sweet tamale. If I ever have a girlfriend again, that's gonna be her nickname is Sweet Tamale. Yeah, oh, they're so good. All right, you guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. Domino had a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It was a fart. Thank you for farting. This stream is cursed. Did you just get here? It's cursed as fuck. Every time I play this game, it's cursed. And then we're going to play the third one, and it's also going to be cursed. So my kid's dad, his sister, my kid's dad is palest whitish Irish person. So his sister is obviously a pale white Irish person, and she married a guy whose family's from Mexico. And they would make the giant pot of tamales on Christmas. Oh my fucking God. It's so good. All right. That's how I know about sweet tamales myself. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Goodbye, not famale. Do our best, huh? What do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. I don't know shit. I don't know what you're talking about, Hajime. I'm confused. What are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working toward a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? So that's sad nihilism. Can we get back to the happy nihilism, please? It's the same for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't that all be meaningless, too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Leon, help! Okay, shutdown sequence. Big object. All right, I guess I'm leaving. Oh, thank God. Please don't flash anymore. No, thank God.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
It's time for the long
Oh, God, stop.
exam.
Stop.
Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
See you soon.
Please stop. Okay. A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. Okay, get me the fuck out of here. Oh, God, please. These effects were a lot weirder on the PSP because the PSP just does shit like this sometimes. I mean, fair. Get me out of here. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in here? If I do that, will this be finished? Oh my God. Bro, it got worse. Do 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 do. Oh, I can run. I forgot I could run. Chat, feel free to look away. Look away. Don't look. I'll look for us. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look, chatties. Okay, I think you can look again. I don't know when I started calling y'all chatties, but it's something I've done now multiple times. Right, this place.
Yo.
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
It seems that this is going to be the final place.
However,
This place is... Is this a trial field? But why is it a trial field? It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before. We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruins leads to.
Hey,
It seems pretty strange that we've been in the other building up till now.
damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. That's going to be a really, really bad punchline if it is that we're dreaming this whole time. If this is a dream, then this too is very...
Welcome.
You finally arrived. Congratulations. You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by Hope's Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island. You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before. This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original.
Hey.
Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course.
If that's what you guys decide. And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. We don't have seats, but okay. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time. Wait, what? How can you repeat? There's only 5 of us left.
Yes, indeed.
There are 2 options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences? What does that mean, though?
Then,
The result is based on our majority vote, then there's no way for us to win. If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there, an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. Even if we do the stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can press it now, right?
no.
You can't do that yet. Your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up!
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
Which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? Do I want more coffee? Yes, I do. Yes, fuck. You're the best husband ever. Thank you. To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know? What does that mean? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right.
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. Okay? Even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well,
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
no way.
You don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. He's doing it because it's how it has to be? It doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what alter ego was talking about?
Anyway,
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there we move on to the graduation program. Why do we even have to go through something so dumb? Yeah, I will say having a spouse is pretty great when you like your spouse. That is, you said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast? Bro, if the people from the first game show up right now, I'm gonna pee pee boo boo everywhere. No need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
that is.
There is no way it has nothing to do with us. We're the only ones who are involved.
so annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
Pissed me off.
What's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? That sentence doesn't make any sense, and I read it correctly. I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memories. He did call us jabronis. Okay. This is not where I should stop for the day, right? So here's the bottom of the screen. Hello, world. Hello, world. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, I gotta take a break, but how much of this game is left now? So this is actually a good place to stop. Oh, we're only 2.5 hours in. Maybe we'll do something else? Do you guys want to do something else for a little bit? I'm trying to think of what I can do. But if tomorrow, yeah, because what we've been doing pretty much, whoa, what the fuck did it say at the beginning of the screen? 11 years lunch order? 11-year-old's lunch order. What the fuck is that? Wait, holding a speech content? Holding a speech something, it said at one point? Hostopedia? I'm sorry, I'm like so engrossed in whatever it's saying at the top of the screen. Lunch prep? What did it say? Alter ego? Okay, so there's got a bunch of different things that it says. Yeah, because here's a thing. Happy birthday? Happy birthday! It is his birthday, right? It's Hajime's birthday today? So, I don't have to end the stream. But if tomorrow is going to be like 5 hours or so, then that's still cool. Also, ooh, I'm dropping frames. Don't like that. I'm gonna start screaming. Wow, is it really just gonna start dropping frames now? Yeah, I don't think I want to finish it today. I would rather not like trying to burn myself out. It's every horse's birthday today? What? Missed what? What does that mean? Well, I was gonna just take a break. Because Danny's getting me coffee.